If you're eating one of these DEEKU today, here's what it means. People used to be very tribal, very barbaric, very cannibal. The word I'm looking for is very nomadic. We can call it the age of lawlessness. Because of DEEKU, because of this, we won the battle. We got to keep our land, our farm, our houses, our rivers, our mountain, and most of all, our very name that we still use today, Karenni. DEEKU kept the word Karenni alive during those tribal period. Then came the colonial period too. Now it's up to all of us and you to keep it alive for the next few generations to come. As I said earlier, we the Karenni people were attacked on so many fronts. North, south, west, east. Karenni people, by the way, were kind of good fighters. They were able to stand up and fight off intruders that were so ambitious to enslave our people at the time. I said Korean people were pretty good at fending off the offensives coming on from all sides, but they always had one problem. At every battle they engaged in, they always faced that one old problem, the problem of making food, and more importantly, the problem of storing that food that could last for days. By the time they got to the front line with the food that they had prepared, the food already got spoiled. They could not keep on fighting the battles because they got no food left to eat. Because they ran out of food easily, they had to retreat just to eat and come back with the full strength to continue to fight on. I'm not going to bore with how DEEKU came about. Long story short, in their fight to end slavery and outside dominance, Karenni people fought so many battles and lost countless lives. One of the big reasons for losing the battle, as I said earlier, had a lot to do with their inability to store food. Of course, there were so many other reasons at the time. Too many times they ended up retreating in battle that they almost won just because they were starving. Most food they brought with them were either rotten too quickly or they had a lot of time, or it took them a lot of time to prepare until readiness. One day, someone came to the realization that there was actually a better way to prepare food that could last for days or even weeks. You can try this yourself. And that the food could be made ready in just a few minutes. With that new method of storing food, which is what you see here in my hand, the Korean people were able to keep on fighting and fighting battle after battle after battle over and over again. Now, we know that DEEKU could last for days, or even weeks. You can try it yourself. And they don't get spoiled easily. And my next question is, why are they packed together in 3 instead of 2 or instead of 4, instead of 6? 3 symbolizes the unity and the brotherhood of the 3 important Korean leaders that stay united in their fight against outside dominance. And the lesson here is that so long as the Korean people celebrate DEEKU, the story of struggle, trust, brotherhood, and most important of all, their unity will always be remembered.